Tony's Topics. Hey folks, what's happening? My name is Tony. Welcome to Tony's Topics. So what do I want to talk about today? Let's talk about House Speaker John Boehner basically having an issue trying to get his immigration bill to pass by the House, but basically not enough people went for it, and so now they're just trying to sue President Barack Obama. Okay. Well, I guess the Republicans thought that after their win this past, election cycle, that they were going to come into the House like gangbangers and basically, flip everything and turn everything up on its ear and run things. But the problem with the Republican Party is typically, when it comes to some of the things that they're trying to push for in legislation, it's like they're not really trying to build anything. They're more or less just trying to tear things down. Okay, let's look at some things. For example, immigration. Currently, the Republican Party is mad at President Barack Obama because he said that, anybody who came over as a child can stay with the DREAM Act and whatnot. And so, basically, he's making it easier for illegal immigrants to basically stay in the country, and he's cutting down on deportation. Okay, so Republicans want to fight this. But the problem is, anybody who is not, honestly, anybody who has had any racial bias towards them or any experience any sort of racism or hate towards their creed or anything like that shouldn't be a proponent for this, because the bottom line is hating on immigrants is the new form of racism, really. It's the new form of hatred that the United States is trying to catch on to. The truth is practically everyone in this country is descended from an immigrant. Okay? So all you're trying to do is hate the newest flock. Now, am I saying that we can just open up our borders and let absolutely everyone in? No. But at the same time, I'm not saying that I want the police to go around pulling people over and checking to see if they have their driver's license and if they have their passport and if they have their birth certificate on them to prove that they're citizens of the United States, all because they're someone of color. You understand? Because that's what the real question becomes. How do you enforce it? Oh, and then while you're trying to deport them from the country, then that means you have to put them in some sort of internment camp. So some camp in the meanwhile before you actually get them out of the country. And wait, let's just talk about who we're really talking about here. Are we talking about individuals who are trying to invade the country and blow stuff up? No. By and large, the most illegal immigrants that the United States is getting is from people who are just trying to escape oppression in other countries and who are just trying to have a normal semblance of a reasonable, productive life. Okay, they're people just trying to work a basic job and make it without somebody firing or shooting guns at them every day. You understand? And really, if we looked at who the illegal immigrants are, it's not like we're really trying to block out a lot of folks coming from Canada or maybe anyone who's got a lot of money. It's not like we're trying to stop billionaires or millionaires from coming into the country. No, chances are we're pretty much trying to stop people who are trying to immigrate from South America or Central America. But the bottom line is all they want to do is have basic jobs and make it. So, am I saying that you don't need to protect the borders? Absolutely not. We have good border protection. But at the same time, do I want to get to the point of deportation? Absolutely not. Border protection is fine. Honestly, we live in the day and age of drones and satellites. So we know if somebody's trying to come across the border, whether it be in the air, on the ground, under the ground, we know. Okay, if we have the technology to monitor a mass area. You don't need to invest in some fence. Really, you can just put out patrol stations and then intercept them. Set back a little bit of a boundary and then intercept them on the way in. But either way it goes, the bottom line is the folks who are here, they're here. And that's it. And we don't need to start trying to round up people or get into that guy must be an illegal immigrant. That guy doesn't speak English perfectly. He's an illegal immigrant. Oh, that guy has some sort of an accent. He's an illegal immigrant. Spare me. It's just the new racism. And you're just not accomplishing anything. Anybody can see that if you did get this whole beefed up borderland security and deportation of immigrants, it would turn the United States in a lot of ways into a military state. Honestly, we need the police to spend their time going after real criminals, murderers, rapists, okay, thieves, robbers. Get real criminals, people who, even cybercrime, where they'll hack into your bank account and take money out or something like that. Okay? Identity theft. We need police to go after real criminals, not somebody who's just trying to work a 9 to 5. That's my time and that's my topics. Wait. Yeah, I guess so.